Aquarius, this is your tarot forecast for July 2016, and boy, are you making headway here. There is apparently some choice that you're up against right now, and it looks like there's some importance attached to it. But I see you being really focused and convinced when you make this choice that this is what you want and how you see it coming together for you. In fact, there is a feeling of liberation now that here is the time when things can really start moving forward here and building up towards what it is you're looking at. So as far as home and family too, it looks like it's a great time for you to spend some time extra, genuine time here, interacting with one another. For those of you Aquarians that are going to be moving, and I do see some of you, and of course it can't be for all of you as this is a general reading for your sign, but I do see that there is some move here, and I see that going well. I see a lot of physical energy, getting things up and running and into the new place, the new area, and all the excitement that is tied into just this. I'm also seeing that your financial situation is looking not too bad. There is money here, I feel, that's set aside for a specific situation, or if it is buying something new equipment, it could be a piece of furniture or whatever it is, you have the money. So there's that luxury feeling that you can go out and find exactly what it is that you've been looking forward to purchasing. Also, there is, for a few, not all, but a few of you, there might just be news of pregnancy. So for those of you turning pregnant this month, good luck with that. For the rest of you, there's still a message here, but then it would be more in the symbolic form of being fertile. That just means that you could be very fertile with life, joy, happiness. It could be your creativity that's really shooting up to the forefront, where you're feeling that you're birthing out all this new creative energy. So this is good, and you want to keep that going, because whatever may come into your mind or mindset right now will have actually several months to produce its outcome. So it's not just necessarily something coming to mind right now, acting upon it, and done by tomorrow. No, this is more long-term. And as you're looking at how to set things up for the coming months, I feel that you can come to harvest as you go along. Now, here there might be extra money too going out, but this has to do with children. Maybe one of your children might need something new or renewed or support one way or another, and I see that you're happy to be able to go in and be supportive of it. So this is just a joy thing, even though it might be an extra expense on top of everything else here, but you're happy to be able to, and I think that is the most important. It comes from the heart, doesn't it? But as far as work this month, there might just be a little bit of an upheaval somewhere. I don't feel, Aquarius, that it's targeted to you, that you necessarily will feel the brunt of it yourself personally, but it could be things going around. Maybe the company is making some internal changes, and then this news will leak out to you, because I see there could be some people leaving, but you seem to be in a good place. Don't you worry, and don't get too frazzled when you hear about this, because of course you might think, who's next, who needs to go, right? But your position is good. It looks like the roots that you have grown within this company is all secure, unless of course it would be you by your own choice that you want to up and leave for something different, something better. Well, then that's a different scenario. No sweat in that. But for those of you that are still cruising within the company you're working for, that looks great. So listen, it's a busy time. You know, it's summer. You could say it's vacation, leisure time, or whatnot. But for most of you, I see it's a busy month. Even if you're off from work, it's like your time is very well spent here dealing with things that have been cropping up on you. You and your partner, though, if you are in a relationship, you will find time to each other. That is like a priority right now coming up, not just from you, but you will be hearing your partner share some words about this as well. So absolutely, right now, that should be one of your priorities. This is where the most passion is showing up, the most intensity. And so, of course, you got to keep that nice and warm, right? So, two men, Aquarius, here are important this month. Actually, there's three men showing up. One, it could be a significant other. For others, it could be three people showing up in the work area. It could be coworkers. It could be supervisors. It could be friends. But I'm seeing with two of them, they must know each other because they're side by side. And they're coming in here with wanting to work on a specific target. And they want you to be a part of it. So I see you evaluating this situation, whether you can find the time to go along with them and do so. The third one I feel definitely is in the workspace, but I wouldn't be surprised if this person, a male, would be the one who might be leaving your company. All right, because it looks like he's already working with something else. He's got new goals, so that might be the news that you will be deriving from it. Besides this, there is a trip coming up, and I feel that this trip here will have a lot of stops, all right? So more so than flying, it could be a road trip and then stopping along the roadside to check this, and that out as you go along. And you know what? There's a lot of joy here. Of course, it will take a little bit longer to get to the ultimate goal by driving rather than flying, but you know what? It's not always the outcome. It's the journey that becomes very important. And as long as I can see that you're having a lot of fun and enjoying this ride, well, then it's all good. So we don't really have too many hiccups this month, not too many challenges. The only thing that really comes up here, which is unexpected, is that one outpost of money going out. The second, news about somebody leaving there at work. Besides that, home, family is great. Interaction with children is great. Romantically, also very, should I say, passionate month. And what about those of you who are single? That will always come up as a question. What if I don't have a partner? Well, you know, as partnerships are showing up, it shows that you have the opportunity as well. But you can't just sit at home and expect a stranger knocking on your door. You're going to have to position yourself somewhere, and you can find that the energy this month, you're extra radiant, okay? So that attraction energy is flowing from you. So I wouldn't be surprised if you could find somebody new. But follow your inspiration. Inspiration is above you here, Aquarius, and reach for those things that you long for. You know, the rest of the year is so busy with everything, just daily routine, and not really finding time to reach for those things. But this month, it should give you an opportunity to do exactly that. And you know what? You won't be sorry. It's those momentums that really tickle our heart pink. And when we're happy, we create more space within our consciousness to grow even more, to accept more room to interact with those things that do make us happy. So routine is all good. We need that. Of course, it's our base, it's our foundation, it's our security and whatnot. But just be careful not to be swallowed by this routine that will steal whatever space it is that we need to stop and smell the roses. This is why, for those of you here among you, Aquarius, that's taking that road trip, you, among the group of Aquarians, will really have a wonderful and blessed time. It's so important, isn't it? So this month, in conclusion, I feel now that the energies are all moving forward. We got a lot to look forward to now that Saturn will be releasing its grip there in August, and we'll be looking into that with the August astrology forecast. But it will also probably pretty much come to show up here in your tarot reading for August. So I will see you next month. And in the meanwhile, have a beautiful here July month.